Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, welcome. My name is Kendall. Today I'm going to be talking about the Adidas Adilette Slides, and this is a new slide that everyone has been going crazy about. So I am going to be talking about the details, going over sizing, which is really important just because sizing is always crazy sometimes with Adidas slides. And then at the end, I also will be doing it on foot, and I also will be comparing them to the Yeezy Slides. But before I get into the video, if you guys aren't subscribed already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the video. Okay, so getting right into the review of the Adilette. I don't know exactly how you say it, but I just like to say Adilette for some reason, but I'm sure that's not correct. But it does come in this blue slide box, so it's just the basic Adidas box that most of them, like the slides, come in. Okay, so here is the slide. So this is also in the desert sand colorway, and it really does look like desert sand. It's kind of a little bit more yellowy than actual sand, so it is really nice. And just looking at it, like my first kind of opinions of it, you just see a lot of ridges. But obviously looking online too, you can tell that there is a lot of rigidness to it. So yeah, it definitely looks like the photos online. So the top part of the slide and on the insole here, it basically is just like a straight line for the ridges. It is in the same direction, which is like consistent with the top here. But on the sides, you can kind of see it looks a little bit more like popped out. So that's kind of more like a 3D printing look, I would say. And also on the other side here. So this is really something different. It's not something that we've really seen before. And also on the bottom of the slide, it is more rigid as well, but there is a little bit of these circles here, and they're more of like an indent. And then on the side here, you also have the Adidas logo, and it does have the brand with the 3 stripes. They're kind of like logo. And also on the inside, there is a little bit of the Adidas logo here, but it's kind of blended in because it's the same color as the slide. And also these are really lightweight. Holding them, they are a lot lighter, I would say, than I assumed it would be. But I do like that it's very lightweight. It also does have that Eva foam in there, so it is really nice. It is comfortable as well. So yeah, a lot of people have been loving these, I'm assuming because they're constantly sold out. Like, you really can never get them in stock. It's kind of crazy that they sell out this quickly. But yeah, that's with anything these days. It's really hard to get anything. Okay, so now moving into the sizing on these. And I would say that the Adidas slides in general are really hard with sizing. I feel like they are kind of all over the place. But for me, I went with the men's 7 because I'm a women's 8, and there is only the full sizes, so there's no half sizes. So usually I would be a 6.5, so I went to the men's 7 because that's also the same size I usually get in like my slides and my Yeezy slides. But these are actually way too big. I was kind of disappointed just because I really thought that they would fit. And when I do put them on, the lengthwise it does fit, but the arch right here is a lot of room under there. So it just feels like I'm really not wearing the slide at all because there's really no grip kind of like holding it to my foot. So yeah, they are really big, so I'm kind of bummed because I do have to go down to a size 6 instead of the 7. But for now, I did want to show them. So yeah, I'd be careful. I would say that these do run pretty big. So if you're kind of like confused with the sizing, I would definitely size down. Or if you are a half size, I would go a half size down rather than going a half size up, just because they do run big. So I would just keep that in mind. Okay, so now I'm going to compare them to the Yeezy slides. I will at the end do an on foot, but like I said, these are a little bit big on me, so it's gonna be kind of like a non-accurate on foot video, but I still wanted you to see how they're gonna look on feet. But for now, I'm gonna show them compared to the Yeezy slide. Okay, so here are the two together. This is the Yeezy slide compared to it. This is how they look. Obviously, looking at them, they do kind of look similar, but I would say they do have a lot of differences that makes them very different. But I know everyone probably saw that Kanye West on Instagram was kind of upset, like throwing a tantrum about these coming out and basically saying that they're copying the Yeezy Slide. So I'm curious what everybody thinks about that, so let me know in the comments below. But me personally, I mean, they do have their similarities, but they do have some differences as well. I wouldn't say that these are a dupe for them. There's a lot of other slides out there that look exactly like this that I would say are a dupe of it before this one. So yeah, that's just my opinion, but I mean, they do have a lot of similarities as well. But the main difference being the sizing is very different. The Yeezy Slides run really small and the Adilette run pretty big. So that's kind of like a huge difference there. And just with that being said, because they are so big, and I mentioned this before, the top part of the arch here has a lot of room, whereas the Yeezy arch here has like no room. You basically can feel the top when you're wearing them, so it is more of a snug fit, and yeah, it's a little bit more skinnier, I would say, whereas these are a little bit wider, just the frame of it. Meaning like at the top here, your toes don't really stick out as much as here would be. Here you would be able to see everything, but that's kind of more in line to an actual slide. I mean, this looks just like a regular slide, but obviously there's a lot more differences to it. But just like the frame of it, I would say is kind of similar to a main slide. And then on the bottom here, they are different. Sorry, I did wear these, so they might be a little bit dirty. But the Yeezy Slide does have the like lines going across, whereas this is just a different type of rigid pattern with the indentation there too. And also too, the Yeezy Slides I would say are a lot more comfortable. I feel like they have a lot more of that foam material in there that makes it so comfortable, whereas this is just like a slide you put on that's still comfortable. But yeah, the Yeezy Slides I would say are a lot more comfortable. And I didn't mention this before, but the slides here, they do retail for $55, I believe. I'll put it on screen just in case I said that wrong. But the Adidas Yeezy Slides here, they do retail for $70. So they are a lot more than these slides, so that's a difference as well. And the last difference I'm going to mention is the weight of them. The Yeezy Slide definitely feels heavier compared to the Adilette one, so yeah, this one's a little bit more lightweight, where this one's a little bit more heavier. Okay, so let me know what you guys are thinking about these. And like I said before, I am going to show you how they look on feet now, but just keep in mind these are too big for me, so it is going to look a little bit funny, I would say, because they are a size too big. But yeah, I still want to show how they look on feet, so I'll show you guys how they look now. I feel the rain coming down right now. Finally feel alive and I don't know how. If I'm honest, I don't care to figure it out, cause I'm on one every time I feel that power. And yeah, so what? I made some bad mistakes, but I've been the same ever since you called my name. And I feel the change all the way down in my soul. Now when I feel weak, you say I'm okay. You saw me trusting diamonds. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you're thinking of these slides and if you prefer the Yeezy Slides over these. But I'm really curious what everyone's thinking just because of all the controversy going on with them. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video.